Okay, right, you lovely lot. First of all, apologies for the outfit. Kind of party on the bottom, business on the top, but we're traveling at the minute and all our clothes are in the wash, so put up with it for now. And as you can see, we are in the beautiful country of Vietnam. Subtle flex, but that's why my backdrop is so beautiful. Anyway, let's get into the video. How does property investment actually work? Yes, everyone, it's Johnny Marsden here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about how property investment actually works. It's such an open-ended question that it's best to slim it down into 3 sections. So I'm basically going to give you 3 different ways that you can invest in property. Coming in at number 1 is investing with a property business or property investor for a fixed return on your money. Now, this is a great way to invest in property if you've got funds that you don't think would normally be able to get you involved in the game, involved in property. You don't need 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 grand. You can get involved with someone on this. In an investment like this, you need to go out to market and find people like me who will allow you to do this and have the facilities for you to do this. How does this actually work? How does this setup actually function? You will invest a fixed amount of money, let's call it £20,000 for now, and in return you will receive a fixed interest rate, just like you would in the bank, but you should be getting bank beating returns for your money. You'll agree a fixed term, which is basically how long the loan lasts for. And then at the end of the term, you get back your original investment plus your interest. Sorry to interrupt. Have you subscribed to my channel yet? Have you liked anything? Have you commented anything? I'd really like to hear all of your comments and answer all of your questions. Also, liking, commenting and subscribing helps boost the channel and helps me reach more people. Thank you. Working off the £20,000 example with an interest rate of 8% and a term time of, say, 1 year, you will, at the end of that term, so at the end of the 12 months, receive your original £20,000 investment back plus £1,600, which is 8% of 20 grand. With this sort of property investment, it's a loan agreement, and rather than investing in a physical property, you are investing in a property business. However, this might not be juicy enough for you and you want to make some more money, or you want your own physical property to have and to hold. Option 2. Now, this is really for people that have larger investment than option 1, and they've got more capital to outlay, or more capital, more money to invest. Say you've just come into some money, or you've been saving up for a long time and you're thinking, right, I want to get involved in property. I want my own rental house or flat, but I have no bloody idea what I'm looking for. I'm trawling through Rightmove. I'm looking in areas that look good, but really they might not be. Oh, Christ, I don't even know. You can actually pay someone, just like myself, to find the property that matches your expectations and is aligned with your financial goals, all for a fixed fee. Normally, in this scenario, you're dealing with what we call in the industry as deal sourcers or deal packagers. You will work with someone one-on-one who's going to find you a bespoke deal, something that fits or matches what you want. Say your financial goal is to achieve a monthly income that surpasses your current monthly income. This will likely take time, but that's fine. Property isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. It takes a lot of time and you're building wealth over that time. So say you're looking for a rental property. Ideally, you want the rent to maybe surpass your current income, or you're saving up for a pension, or it's a legacy project for your kids and you're going to hand that over when you're... I can't say that, can I? Well, it's a legacy project for your kids. If you wanted, you could speak with someone like me. Over the course of a few phone calls, we work out exactly what it is you're after, what your goals are, whether or not the money you're working with can actually achieve that. We work with your expectations, and I will go out to market. I will source a property. I will negotiate with the seller of the property. We'll take the property through legals. We will exchange on the property, we will refurbish the property, we will complete on the property, we will get the property tenanted, hand the keys over to you, and you don't have to do anything else. It's a hands-free type of investment. And this is perfect if you want to invest in a physical property of your own, but don't understand what goes into start to finish. The amount of money that you'll need for something like this really varies. Whether you want to go up north or down south will obviously have a big impact on how much the property is going to cost and how much it's going to rent out for. Also how much it's going to grow in value over time. Quite often the price of the property can have an effect on the fee that someone charges. You'll find someone that has a fixed fee, so it doesn't matter how expensive the property is, they will charge the same fee every time. And you'll have someone else that might do a tiered system, so as the property price goes up, their fee goes up with it. Remember though, in all the cash required for this, the fee that is being charged is built in. So when the cash required number is presented to you, the fee for finding a project like this should be built in. Option 3, last but not least. Now, we're going to talk briefly on joint ventures. I did another video on joint ventures that you'll be able to find somewhere around here or here, but go watch it if you want a more in-depth view on how to set up a joint venture and what happens in joint ventures. Here, you're going to be looking for someone that's more experienced, and basically your partner will be the person that is running the project from start to finish, and you as the investment partner in this setup will be providing all of the money. When I do joint ventures with people, I look for a fixed exit plan, so we wouldn't look to keep this property and rent it out. It just gets a little bit messy at that point, because if you're trying to grow a portfolio that way and expand and get as much out of your money as possible, you'll be most likely splitting your portfolio, or at least every joint venture you do, with your joint venture partner. So you might have 10 rental properties, say, the rental income of 5, because your joint venture partner would be having the other half. So a fixed exit on a joint venture is best, where you bring the money and the joint venture partner brings the experience. And just to be clear, with fixed exit, fucking hell, it's hot. Oh my God, sunny dragonflies, man, beautiful. Oh my days, where did they all come from? Must be about 40 or 50 dragonflies behind me. Bloody hell. They only live for a day, don't they? It's quite sad. Anyway, where was I? Just to be clear, by fixed exit, I mean an exit where you know that you'll be getting out of the project. Perfect example is a flip. Property is ready, you've refurbished it and it's on the market, sold, you've completed, money's in, you split the money 50-50 and it's exited, you're done. Just make sure that you choose your joint venture partner wisely though, because you're basically going into business with these people and you're going to want to know their track record, their delivery, whether they can do it or not, and that your money is safe. So that's it on how property investment actually works. Just to sum up very quickly, the 3 options that I gave you were fixed return. So you invest a amount of money, you agree a term time, and you agree an interest rate, and the interest is paid back at the end of that term. In this scenario, you are going to be investing in a property business rather than an actual property. But remember, you're still in the property space and you've likely now got a partner in property that you can trust and start moving onto different things with. The second option is finding a deal sourcer. So as well as the fixed return, which is what I offer, a deal sourcer, which is what I do as well as investing in my own properties. With a deal sourcer, they will sit down with you, find out what you want to achieve with the amount of investment you have, tell you if it's actually doable or not, and then they will go out and find that property for you and basically run the whole thing from finding the property to handing over the keys to a rental property. You are an armchair investor at this point, but for the service you pay a fixed fee. And third, joint ventures. I've spoke about it on another video, as I said, but a joint venture is where you go into business with someone, you likely provide all of the money and they provide all of the management, and you split profits at the end of a fixed exit project 50-50. For example, The fixed exit would be on a property flip where, say you've made £50,000 in profit at the end, you split that down the middle, 50-50. So if you're a seasoned property investor, a property newbie, you've got a little bit of experience in property and you want to get involved in a project with me, I'll leave all of my contact details down below in the description, and you can book in a free, no obligation 20-minute consultation call with me. We can work out if we can actually work together. I'll find out what you want to achieve in property and we can take it from there. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and that way every time I make a video it'll be straight into your inbox. Particularly comment, because I love hearing your comments and your questions. I want to get some more feedback from you guys. I want to know if there's anything that I've missed out, because as always I am all ears. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.